Hello and welcome to episode 451 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about, it's kind of a reminder really. It's not quite a telling off episode, but it's kind of a reminder episode. And it's about the word adversarial, me versus you. Selling is not a me versus you thing. If I'm selling to you and you're buying from me, it's not I'm going to win because you buy, or I'm going to lose because you didn't buy, or vice versa. It's none of that. It's not an adversarial thing. So many people see it as this, and it's really strange. And also from a objection handling point of view as well. They're kind of winning people over, saying what you need to say to convince them and persuade them and all this kind of stuff. I don't believe in convincing or persuading anybody. I believe in giving them all the information they need and they make the best decision for themselves. It's not me versus you. It's me with you. And that's really how we should be approaching every sales interaction that we have, particularly pitches and calls and things like that. It's me working with you. We're equals. You are no greater or lesser than me, and I'm no greater or lesser than you. We work together. I've got the skill set or the offering that you need. You've got the problem or the challenge that I solve. Both those things fit. That's product market fit, right? Both those things come together. So today, it's just a friendly reminder that if you find yourself in an adversarial state of mind, following people up, handling objections, thinking, expensive am I? I'll tell you. And we're seeing these things as a challenge, which sometimes they get, particularly on DMs, direct messages in LinkedIn, where people are coming back to me and it's almost like, oh, you're not interested? Why not? Blah, blah, blah. Like I owe them a response. Just remember, selling is not adversarial. It's actually cooperative. I'm working with you. I've got what you need. You've got what I need. We come together. We get the result for both of us. That's how it's supposed to work. Right, bit of a telling off episode, but there we go. Right, tomorrow in episode 452 is something that buyers want. It begins with C. I'm always wary of saying a word begins with C because you naughty people, your minds go to certain places, but all buyers want this thing. It begins with C. I'll explain more in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to LinkedIn. If you can hear me talking at a million miles an hour, you can understand what I'm saying. Hop on over to LinkedIn. Find me there, James, in your clear sales message. Connect with me, shoot me a DM. Let me know where in the world you are. Where in the world are you listening to this podcast or watching this podcast? Because it goes to people all around the world, particularly on Spotify, because I can see through the stats. It'd be lovely to hear where you're from. And if you've got a question that you'd like me to answer for you, or ideally on the podcast for a future episode, that would be good too. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for hopefully a slower talking edition of the Daily Sales Message.